I don't even accept writers or none of that.
Damn, you doing everything.
Yeah, I don't.
Even on hooks and stuff?
None of that.
So, Hunxho, you won't let anyone else write like a hook of yours?
No.
To this day?
They tried that before. I said, I'm not with that, man.
Damn.
They tried to do that before. Like, I came to the studio, was a writer already in there. You feel me? And they was trying to ease it on me, like, but I already seen what they were trying to do. I was like, nah, I ain't with that.
What's your reasoning behind not wanting to have any other writers help you?
Cause we ain't got the same mind. Like, my mind not your mind. Like, I gotta write my mind. This how I go.
Woo! All right, everybody. It's your boy Mawan here at Dash Radio on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Man, today was like 300. This week is like 300 ENT week. You know, we got the call that the label got some hitters in town, and man, today we got one of the biggest artists on the label right now. Just one of the big artists out of Atlanta at the moment, Hunxho. How you doing?
I'm good. How you feeling, my dog?
Good, man. Good to have you here, bro. Man. First thing that caught me off guard, so we just played a game of horse. I'm going to let the viewers watch that video. You guys can assume who probably won, right? But this motherfucker really balls. And you are an NBA player size, like height.
I'm an NBA prospect.
Yeah, listen, bro, have you ever been confused for like an NBA player in Atlanta?
I ain't never been confused for one, but I be telling people I'm in the NBA. Like, if they don't know me and they be like, what you do? I be like, I'm in the NBA.
And they believe it, right?
Yep.
Because if I say that shit, that looks stupid as hell. But like, you're what? You're good, like 6'7".
Yeah, 6'7".
Well, anyway, man, we got to get into a lot of different stuff. The music, your journey, just, you know, we brought you out here to LA. But I want to start with the gift. I give every artist a CD from my CD collection. Something that I think they might have grew up off, something that they resonate with. So I'm going to give you this album. Tell me if you rock with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Got to mess with Tupac.
I
listen to Tupac.
Yeah, I looked it up. So you're a big Pac fan, right? And I feel like stylistically, you don't sound like Pac at all. I would have thought you would have said your inspirations might have been like the Chief Keef time, but you grew up off that. Like, I
was listening to him growing up though, Chief Keef. I was listening to him growing up, but I be playing music like this, Tupac. Okay. Well,
I could definitely, just from your demeanor, I see like that. You know, you grew up off that real hip hop, not like, you know. I would have been shocked if I would have saw you like Billie Eilish was on your list or some shit, you know. 22. So you dropped the project 22. Yeah. Dropped it on March 22nd. Project's called 22.
At 2:22 p.m.
You made sure it dropped at 2:22?
Yeah, but it dropped at 2:22, but not on our platform, on iTunes, and it had me mad.
Oh, you were pissed, huh?
Yeah.
That's tough though, right? I imagine for your team, because I've helped artists with releases, and if you don't submit it, you know, with enough time, it's hard to even get the date you want. But did you guys have to like call Spotify, call iTunes, Apple to hold it till 2:22?
Nah, I don't really know out of the back scene, like what happened in the back scene. I know we was calling Apple Music when it ain't drop on Apple Music though.
Yeah, you were pissed, huh? Yeah. I've been in the room when an artist thought their project was gonna drop and then it didn't. Did you call the label all mad?
100 million times.
So what is the number? If I'm correct, the number 22 is important to you because that's the age that you signed.
It's the age. It's the age. A lot happened for me. You feel me? Like I signed. Okay. I beat my RICO case and
hell yeah.
And I had my son. And then 22 is also my block, my hood, second out, east side of Atlanta.
Because, you know, people got like, what do they call it these days? Angel numbers. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I ain't really big on it though. Like, I don't really be paying too much attention to it.
Okay. But when you see twos around, does that indicate anything to you? It resonates with you?
As soon as I see a two, I realize it. I just see two. And I just think 22.
Okay. Well, interestingly enough, one of your biggest records had 21 on it.
Yeah.
So when you met 21, did he know about the whole 22, the project and everything?
Nah, this was before that. That was before that.
I think it would have been funny if you would have had 21 on 22. You know what I mean? Just for like the culture.
Yeah.
But the record with 21 was Let's Get It, right? That record was crazy. Numbers out of here. But when you did the 22 project, it seems like you did it by design. You didn't want a lot of features on it.
Nah, that's how I'm with all my albums, like all my projects. I ain't really big on features. You feel me? Like, but if I do, like, it gotta be genuine. Like, it gotta be natural. You feel me? I ain't trying to go looking for features unless I want it real bad.
Okay, I did see you had T Grizzly on there. Yeah, you had a couple others, but for 22 records, I was like, okay. And you've been busy. So you dropped Hunxho season, what, 2017?
I don't even know the year I dropped that.
It according to Spotify, at least, it said 2017.
Oh, yeah.
What really impressed me is you have not taken a year off. You've given at least one album, if not two, every year. Street Poet 2, Street Poetry.
Mm-hmm.
How many, man, you probably recorded every day, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I try to.
That's a beautiful thing.
I try to record every day.
What's your motivation to put out so much music? Quality music at that, too. Like, you don't take shortcuts. Your fight video, big production. You had all the imagery in there and the messaging. What's your motivation to put out so much good content?
I just record so much. I work so much. It's just like, if I don't drop it, I'm gonna just have a lot of stacked up music. You feel me? But I want my fans to grow with me. You feel me? Like, so I want them to get my current music that I'm making. I want to put it out now, and then make some more music. Put that out as soon as I make it. You feel me? Like, I want them to grow with me. I want them to see my growth.
I love that, man. I think it doesn't, these days in this era with like everything being online, it doesn't hurt to put out more and more music. And you've been with 300. Is 22 your first project under?
Nah, I dropped like 3 projects with my label.
Oh, okay, damn, dude, you've been working.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna drop another one called 4 Days in LA.
Okay, is that from this trip?
Yeah.
Hell, if you can,
I made like 15, 16 songs while I was down here.
Oh, go to the studio tonight, make another record, reference me. Like, I fucked them up on the hoop, so you know.
I can't wait.
All right. We can't do this interview without it's gonna, you know, the sad part of the interview. But I gotta say, rest in peace, Keed.
Yeah, for sure.
Keed talked to him too. Out now, album's crazy.
No,
you and Keed started developing a friendship, right? Like right before he passed.
Yeah.
Damn, man, that's crazy. It was so unreal how that happened.
Yeah, we did.
And do you feel any pressure? I asked my crazy row this. We chopped it up the other day. Do you guys at 300 feel any pressure to kind of like continue the legacy now that, you know, Thug is fighting the case?
I mean, I mean, it really ain't nothing though. Like, I feel like he's gonna be out. You feel me? It really ain't nothing. He's gonna be out. Like, it's just a minor setback. You feel me? It's gonna be over. That ain't nothing. Like,
I love that. Good to know. Good to hear, man. Because one thing I think people never talk about when people bring up the whole case is how many people Young Thug and YSL has hired. You know what I mean? Like how many lives that they've changed. People they got on payroll, from drivers to fucking personal assistants, stylists. So I would definitely love to see him out sooner than later.
yeah, most definitely.
So you being that you brought up that when you were 22, you beat a RICO case.
Yeah.
Did anyone from the label call you, or did you like give any advice or any like, hey, I think maybe you guys should move like this after all that went down?
Nah, it's just like I just know my case. Like everybody, RICO case don't be the same. You feel me? Mine was big because there was a lot of charges, but it wasn't like big as in what was done in the case. Like it's just a whole lot of little stuff. You feel me?
Okay, so nobody called you from the like Kevin Lyles didn't call like, yo, Hunxho, you got any advice?
Nah, they probably got more advice than me. I know they handle that business.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Fareed Thug, rest in peace, Keed. But today is about Hunxho, man. 22, out now. What changed in your life when you became a father?
I ain't gonna say too much change. I've been going hard. Like, I'm just that kind of person. I ain't gonna say too much change, but it did make me feel like I gotta go a little harder though.
Okay, I've heard that before where like some producers and artists have told me that they were working hard, but then when they had a kid, their hustle hit a different level that they didn't even know that they could hit.
Yeah, most definitely.
Your son goes by Lil Cho.
Yeah,
right?
Chosen, baby
Chosen. That is fire how you named it too with the X.
Yeah.
He's definitely gonna stand out.
Yeah, most definitely.
I think when people have unique names, and especially when they're named something like Chosen, you almost like have to do great. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna his whole life wake up and be like, I'm chosen.
Yeah.
You have to do great.
Yeah,
So
sure.
if Lil Cho wants to be I feel weird. I'm saying it right, Lil Cho? If Lil Cho wants to be a rapper, is Hunxho gonna let him?
Yeah, he can be whatever he want to be.
Okay. And how do you now that you have a child? He's what, like 1?
Yeah, he finna be 2 May.
Oh, it's about to be crazy.
Yeah.
You're about to have a hell of a year.
Yeah.
But
he's sitting down right now. He broke his leg.
oh, he broke his leg?
Yeah.
Ah, how did he break his leg?
Jumping. Came down the wrong way.
Damn. That must have hurt, huh? For you.
Yeah. Seeing him sad. You feel me?
Absolutely.
He not too much sad that he broke his leg. He really said he can't walk. Like,
Yeah.
he can't get up and walk on it.
Because he just learned too, right?
Yeah.
I remember Michael Thompson, Klay Thompson's dad, once said him losing the finals, like the NBA championship, hurt, but him watching his son lose it hurt even more.
Yeah, for sure.
So I can imagine, like, you watching Lil Cho break his leg, you were probably freaking out.
No, I wasn't there when he did it though, but
Okay.
they called me. I went to the hospital.
Damn. Well, knock on wood, he'd be back up on his feet in no time.
Yeah,
So do you write music differently now, thinking to yourself or knowing like he's gonna hear this one day?
Nah, I just give it to him the same way. Give it to him raw. Cause
Okay.
I don't want to hide nothing from him anyway. You feel me? I want him to really know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't ever want him to be lost or feel like I'm hiding that.
I like that because I feel like sometimes I ask NLE Choppa that because he has a daughter, and I'm like, some of Chopper's lyrics are like, damn, bro, your daughter's gonna hear that, He just was like, you know what I mean? She's gonna hear it anyway. So I'm glad that you guys are aware of that. 'Cause I can imagine if I was rapping and I had a kid, I might start thinking about that at first,
Yeah.
Like, are they gonna hear this? What are they gonna think about it? Like, how am I gonna tell them to not make any of these mistakes if I'm over here rapping about it?
Yeah.
You still in Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta.
That's dope. When I know you went on tour with Lil Baby.
I'm about to.
Oh, it's about to happen.
In July.
Okay, big tour. You, Baby, Glorilla, right?
Yeah.
Hit Kid. Is there any specific cities that you're excited to hit?
Really all along. You feel me? I'm just ready. I'm ready to go.
Is this your first like nationwide tour?
Now I went on tour. I went on tour before already with Kevin Gates.
Okay.
This finna be the second time I'm going on tour.
So do you like being on the road?
Not for real, but I know I got to do it.
Yeah, listen, I think a lot of people think it sounds fun.
I like being on the road, but not for that many days, man.
Yeah, that's where it gets tough. So I don't know if you know DJ Side Reel,
Oh.
Keeds DJ.
Oh, yeah.
The other tall ass homie from
Yeah.
300. He
Taller
might
than
have
me.
you.
He
Yeah, he's
taller
like
than me, yeah.
6'9". Shout out Side Reel. He told me one time when he came off the road, he was just like, we were talking on FaceTime, physically drained. And he's like, bro, you don't know what this shit's like. And then I did a little thing where for work they had me traveling every weekend for 8 weeks, and I realized that shit fucking sucks.
Yeah,
That shit's tiring, right?
yeah, for sure.
Well, you're gonna I'm sure you're still gonna have a great time. Lil Baby, speaking of Lil Baby, he brought up something once where he said he doesn't ever want to move out of Atlanta because he feels like Atlanta made him who he is, and if he's to leave the area, his music and everything isn't gonna be the same because he's not in that same environment.
Yeah.
You feel like you're gonna stay in Atlanta long term?
I don't really want to leave.
Nah, never.
I
Even
probably
after
get-
you
I
see
probably
this in
get-
LA?
Spots in different cities, but I ain't gonna just stay there forever. You feel me? I might come here for a week or two. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But home base Atlanta.
Always. Atlanta, man, there's something beautiful about it. My family lived there for a minute, so we were flying to Atlanta like twice a year. There's that like southern comfort, Right when you get to the airport, everyone's like, welcome to Atlanta. Like, it'll be 6 a.m. The people picking up the trash are like, have a good day, There's something out there, right?
Yeah.
And I think that it shows in the industry because you guys are all supporting each other. Like Atlanta really like one person pops off and they pull up 3 of their homies, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely.
You guys do a great job of that. Do you feel like there's something about the way you guys were raised in Atlanta that contributes to that, or is it just the Southern comfort?
I probably just say it's like when somebody on a mission see somebody on that same mission, it's just like we might as well, you feel me, help each other out.
That's interesting because here in LA, I feel like specifically in LA, I can't speak on too many areas, but in LA, I think people see it a little differently. So when you got 2 people on the same mission, I think they see it as more like competition. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to like eat what I'm trying to eat. So I feel like the LA music scene in the past hasn't done a good job of that. But now we're starting to see it now. We're starting to learn from you guys out there in the A. Can we talk about a few?
But LA big, ain't it though?
LA is big, yeah.
Yeah, see, in Atlanta, a lot of people, everybody really know everybody. You feel me? Everybody mutual with somebody that everybody know. You feel me?
I've seen videos. Yeah, it's true. Cause like I seen videos of like Young Thug and Black freestyling in high school, battling each other. It's crazy to think that they were in that same zone, in that same area. So I got to ask you a few Atlanta specific questions. Waffle House, is it trash?
No.
No.
Every time it was like Waffle House is like you don't eat Waffle House during the day. You eat Waffle House at nighttime or like 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. When ain't nothing else open, Waffle House still gonna be open. Like when you hungry in the middle of the night, you know everything closed except for Waffle House.
That was literally what I was gearing this towards, was that a spot like Waffle House is not meant to be eaten sober. You got to be like long ass day, just left Magic City or something, tired as shit. We got to also bring up Magic City. Do you ever test out songs there?
If I go there, I'm gonna play some unreleased.
Do you like ever? Because I remember I read that Future and Esco, they used to, because I think Esco was DJing it, and he used to play records they would cut and just get the reaction of the girls and the people there, and that's kind of what told them if the record was going to be hot or not. Have you ever tried that there?
I don't think I tried that. I just know when I be going, like any club I go to, I'm probably gonna go to the DJ booth and give them some unreleased, see how it sound. I don't really be paying attention to what the people be doing because they don't really know. I just be listening to it, like how it sound in the booth.
Oh, out of the speakers and everything? Okay, that's smart too, because I think in Atlanta, the culture is so driven to be out. You guys have a great nightlife. What is something that you guys have in the A that we don't have here in LA?
Y'all got Waffle House?
No, we don't.
We got Waffle House. Y'all
Waffle
got Cookout?
House. Cookout? No, what's that?
We got Cookout.
Is that a restaurant?
It's open 24 hours, just like Waffle House.
Oh, is it like barbecue food?
It's just like Cookout food, but they got a little more.
Yeah, I'll say one thing.
They Sunday I don't know what they call it. Sunday different.
It's like I feel like one thing we're missing here in LA is late nights, right? So have you gone out here in LA?
Not for real.
Okay, you might love this because 22, the 2 and everything. You know, everything here closes at 2.
For real?
All the clubs.
Oh yeah.
Ain't that shit crazy?
Yeah.
A lot of the bars close like at 1, but they close the whole. You can go out and get food past 2 a.m., but that is it. Yeah, definitely some way.
A lot in Atlanta closed at 3, like the clubs.
No, clubs in Atlanta are crazy.
Yeah.
I was at a club in Atlanta once. I saw a dude smoking a backwood, and I remember thinking, I'm like, oh, he's gonna get kicked out. This dude's bold. Then I saw another dude smoking a swisher or a wood. And then
smoking the clubs?
Here, not at all.
Oh yeah, we smoking.
No,
I ain't gonna say I'm smoking personally, but we smoking it.
That's what I'm saying. Like our nightlife compared to Atlanta, night and day difference. Everything out here is like no pun intended,
Man,
Hollywood.
How can you be in a club and not smoke?
You can only smoke in the club out here is if your people are like giving the club a lot of money. You know what I mean? If you got like a head table, you got a few tables, and you bought a lot of bottles, they might like turn their heads to it. But nah, like regular people can't be walking around smoking. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You being, obviously athletic. If anyone can't tell, this is a 6'7" human being I'm sitting next to. What are your favorite sports?
I like basketball, boxing. Um, I like basketball. I watch boxing.
You would be a crazy boxer.
That's really it. I be boxing.
Because you got that, like, Deontay Wilder build. He's big, too. He's, like, 6'6". Yeah.
I was just watching one of his fights the other day.
His wife did a podcast here, so Deontay would come through all the time. Cool dude. But 22 is out now. What's the reception you've been getting? It's been about a month now, right?
Yeah, they're loving it.
Everybody, right?
Yeah, they're loving it.
Yeah, it's a long project, which is dope. Everything feels cohesive. You didn't it didn't seem like anybody tried to force like a sound or a flow onto you. You just did you.
Yeah, most definitely. I don't even accept writers or none of that.
Damn, you doing everything.
Yeah, I don't.
Even on hooks and stuff?
None of that.
So, Hunxho, you won't let anyone else write like a hook of yours?
No.
To this day?
They tried that before. I said, I'm not with that, man.
Damn.
They tried to do that before. Like, I came to the studio, it was a writer already in there. You feel me? And they was trying to ease it on me, like, but I already seen what they was trying to do. I was like, nah, I ain't with that.
What's your reasoning behind not wanting to have any other writers help you?
Cause we ain't got the same mind. Like, my mind not your mind. Like, I gotta write my mind. This how I got this how I got my fans rocking with me. If I rap your mind, I'm trying to them for your fan, not my fan. You feel me? That's for you. That's your business, not my business.
That's a good point.
I know what's in my head. I know what I got going on. Like, I ain't with that.
Damn, I never heard that before. I respect the shit out of that though. That's crazy. So if let's say 300 sets you up in this studio tonight, and you walk in there and there's a writer, you gonna kick him out, or you?
I ain't gonna kick him out. They can vibe.
But you're gonna tell him like, don't write shit on this beat.
Yeah, it's over.
I fucking love that. I love that. Have you had little Cho in the studio?
Yeah, he comes to the studio all the time.
Is that must be different, huh? When you record it and you can see him.
Yeah. He move a lot though. I gotta leave out the booth to go find him.
Really?
Yeah.
He be crazy.
Yeah.
I could see kids, especially at that age. But okay, so 22 is out now. You have given us a project every single year since you've dropped. Couple years, you've done like 2 in a year. So I think with 22, I have a feeling you're gonna let it marinate all year before you drop again. No, you're planning.
I'm trying to drop right now. I just told Celine, man, I'm trying to drop a project. ASAP. I really told him I was trying to drop a single, but then after I heard all the songs that I made in LA, you feel me? I'm trying to drop another project right now, ASAP.
Damn, you're really just pumping them out.
Yeah, but I probably can't drop right now. I gotta drop a couple videos from 22, and then I'm gonna drop. So it'll probably be like a month or so.
Okay, do you have your next videos picked out from 22?
Yeah.
Which ones?
48 Laws of Power, Top Floor. What's it called? Looking for Love. Walk with Me.
Oh, you're doing a handful of videos. Yeah, that 48 Laws of Power needs a video for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So, damn, you're gonna come back around this year again with another project.
Yeah, I'll probably drop like 5-6 projects this year. I can't lie.
You're gonna do 5-6 projects. You're doing a tour with Lil Baby nationwide, and you raising a 2-year-old.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there 2 of you or some shit, man? How are you gonna get all this done?
Nah, it ain't 2 of me. It's only one of me. That's how I'm doing it.
That's crazy, man. Listen, I get embarrassed when I'm sitting next to an artist and they're out grinding the shit out of me. You working 7 days a week, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
What's your motivation to work so hard?
Where I know I'm trying to get to, you feel me? Where I know where I come from, where I don't want to go back to, you feel me? Where I know where I'm trying to get my P at.
Okay. I love that, man. That's one great thing about Atlanta. Everybody wants to lift up everyone around them. So you want to raise Lil Cho in the A?
Yeah. He gonna be with me.
Yeah,
He
for
gonna
sure.
be with me.
You came from Glenwood, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm originally from Glenwood, you feel me? As I got older, I was on 2nd Ave, 2200, but I'm originally from Glenwood, though.
Okay. Shout out to Glenwood. Anyone you grew up with in the A that we might know about, other rappers or producers?
Not for real.
No? I thought maybe, you might have like ran into like Zaytoven or something like that, like in younger days.
I ain't grow up with nobody who already got a name. Feel me?
Okay.
The people who already got a name in the city, like, they older than me.
Okay.
Feel me?
Okay.
They older than me, or they're not from the same block I'm from. You feel me?
And you're what? You're 23?
Yeah.
That is crazy. You are the most mature 23-year-old. I feel like I'm the child in this situation right now, bro. And I'm 31.
People be saying I look like I'm 40, man.
I didn't want to say it because I'm like, you might reach around and slap me, but you look older. You get that all the time, huh?
Yeah.
You were able to sneak into the club like at 14, huh?
Yeah, but I wasn't really worried about club at 14.
But you could have.
Yeah.
Because you were probably a good 6'4", 6'5", you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Looking 30.
14, I was like 6'6".
You were 6'6".
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Man, if you weren't rapping, what would Hunxho be doing right now?
If I wasn't rapping, Hunxho would probably be in the streets, man.
Still.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I'm rapping.
Thank God you're rapping, man. Okay, so you said another project should be around the corner.
Yeah, for sure.
22 is out now. If someone's discovering Hunxho, the artist, right now, someone just discovering you or your music, what's the first song you want them to listen to?
Go listen to the intro on 22 on my album, and then go listen to 48 Laws of Power.
Okay, I think that's actually great. Yeah, I was gonna say 48 Laws of Power, but the intro is definitely a vibe. You gave us like a real intro. Yeah, it's like people who do little skits. You gave us a real 2-3 minute. It's like a song.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, man, I think you definitely got a bright future ahead of you. You're a great team around you. I asked Ro why he signed to 300, and I saw in an interview you gave the same answer. You guys both said 300 just felt genuine, and for you and him too, you especially, you had every label at the door.
Yeah, for sure.
Was there anything else specifically about 300 that made you just feel like this is my home?
No, it was really cause they were the most genuine. You feel me? Like, and it felt like they weren't trying to really put shackles on me. You feel me? They were telling me freedom. Like, I was gonna have freedom. You feel me? And that's what they've been giving me.
That's amazing, man. Shout out 300. I'm gonna shout out a few people I know from 300. Shout out Kevin, Ryan McTaggart,
Yeah, for sure.
Side Reel. Shout out Side Reel for sure. Rest in peace to Keed, man. I think you guys never ended up getting a record out together, right?
We ain't never put them out. We got a couple on though.
Okay, you think those might see the light of day?
I'm definitely gonna put them out.
Oh, hell yeah. I'd love to hear that, man. You and Keed on a track would be crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
It'd be crazy, man. All right, anybody else you want to shout out before we hop off here?
Nah, not for real. Shout out to my block, 2200. You know what I'm saying? Second now.
How many? Do you have 22 tattoos?
Probably, or more.
I was hoping you were like, yep. I was hoping like you just had 22 tattoos. Are you gonna carry the 2 with you for the rest of your life?
It's on me. I can't get rid of it. It's on my eyes.
Oh, it is on your eyes.
On my eyelids, on my stomach, it's on my shoulders.
Damn. We'll end this with what is your favorite tattoo that you have?
My favorite tattoo, probably the one on my eyelids.
Okay. The 22.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 of us here right now. Hey, one of us got 2 letters in the game of horse. I'm not going to say who. I'll let you guys watch the video and find out. But excited to know we're going to get, at least 2 more projects out of you this year. I think you really lead like a model example for how people can get out the streets with music, but then stay out the way. So you never get inspired to be like, maybe if I move out of Atlanta, you know what I mean, I'll get out of the scene.
I feel like if I move out of Atlanta, I'm gonna be missing it. You feel me? I love my city.
Yeah, I respect that, man. Well, Hunxho, thank you so much, bro. 22 is out now. If anybody hasn't heard the project, give it a listen. It's worth the listen. Top to bottom, it's that Atlanta trap music that just feels good. I don't know how to describe it other than just like it's real, because it's not always do I meet an artist and they're who I'm listening to on record.
Yeah.
You are exactly who I would have imagined after listening to that project.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Of course, bro. Thank you so much. Dash takes a lot of pride in, interviewing artists before it's too late. And I definitely feel like after this tour, after 2023, you are going to be out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. You're already at million monthly listeners. Like, numbers are already crazy, but it's definitely going to get bigger and bigger from here. Sure. All right, my man, everybody. This was Maiwan, Hunxho, Dash Radio, Atlanta's in the house, and 300. Let's get it.